What's up, gang? Happy Monday. Not the happiest for me, but I'm finishing the day small red. It was a tough grind to say the least, but there was mistakes that were made that I could have avoided that would have kept me out of all this mental exhaustion that I dealt with today and just being at the desk for as long as I was. But I took a payout on Friday and I was stoked about that, so I didn't make a video Friday. I didn't really do much content over the weekend at all. I really enjoyed some time with my family and with friends throughout the weekend. So Sunday last night I had an itch to a trade. I don't know if I was seeing all this stuff on social media, but about the gap up and all that. I'll get into it when I get into what I was seeing at the charts, and we'll go from there. And yeah, that's it. So let's have a peek at what I was looking at, and I'll break it down a little bit better once we get into the trades. So coming to the desk, everybody was talking about this yesterday. The Trump administration released over the weekend that there was going to be a exemption on certain tariffs, and mainly electronics, cell phones, microchips, semiconductors. So there was an assumption that we're going to have a gap up when the market opened on Sunday night, and price was going to push higher and have a rally and whatnot. So that was Saturday. Then Sunday, the Secretary of Commerce, Howard Lutnick came out and said there's only going to be exemptions on certain things, and now it was very unclear. It was very confusing what was going on. So now people are wondering, is the market going to rally, push higher? What's going to happen at market open? So it just got me interested, and I was kind of thinking, and I'm being the devil's advocate, and now I'm thinking that the market's going to pull back, or we're going to have some slide here at the open. So I get to the desk, and basically we have this gap up, but immediately on this gap up you can see prices pull down. What is that, 70, 50, 60 points? So it's obviously looking quite bearish. And what I do is I get into this trade here. As you can see, we have this 60-point slide, and I get down in here and throw a low a day anchor on. And as price comes back up and it rejects the start of day VWAP, we come back, we take this low a day anchor, and I'm thinking this thing's going to want to push lower. This is the next leg. I get in short 5 micros because it's the Asian session. I'm wanting to size up a little bit. I don't know. This is Sunday afternoon, man. Got nothing to do, I guess, right? I'm just trying to be a hero. But as soon as I enter, price pulls back on me. I got a tight stop because I'm in 5 micros. I got like a little 10, 11 point stop, something like that. I just want to be above here. And originally I was going to put my stop up here somewhere, but I have no structure behind me to base it off of. So this is just going all by feel. And as price comes back and we take the start of day VWAP, I cut the trade. We're down 270. It was literally a 15-minute kick in the balls. So yeah, just there's no need to me even be in this trade. I don't trade the Asian session very much, and there's a part of me that the volatility has been a lot slower in the Asian session. It's like trading the New York session, so I've been feeling more comfortable trading it versus trading the New York, but clearly I didn't have a read on this. What was I thinking? I should have let structure form a little bit. This is not really telling me much. We have this automatic, slide, but really I need some structure to form here before I get in next time. So I'm down 270. And that kind of came into the morning with me, and these are the trades I took today, and this was a battle, so that was my 100K funded account with Tradeify. I was down 270. You know what, I'm not trading it again. I only have so much drawdown in there I can work with before that account is no good. I did take a payout on it, but I have now, I think, around $1,400 of drawdown left, and I got a 3,100 profit target to take another payout, so I just want to play it really safe with that account, so no more trading that one. I already went in oversized, and it was a silly trade, to be honest. So looking here, market opens. We had that rally up in the overnight. We get somewhat of a pullback. Started day VWAP here. This is where I should have paid attention, and I wasn't. I just almost, again, maybe wanted to be right about my first short. Price comes up, rejects a New York VWAP. As soon as we come and break the start of day VWAP, I get short. What happens? Boom, exact same thing. Like, no structure. Like, I need to be patient. I need to slow down, and I'm not. Trades like this are killing me. And price comes back up, and instead of letting this go to a full stop, I can just see it's holding the start of day VWAP, which it did through the overnight and was a key level of support. Now here we are again. The buyers are not going to let the sellers take over here. They're not at this moment. So as soon as we come back up to the second time to the New York VWAP, there's no need for me to play in this trade anymore. I'm out. I'm down $230 on that trade. And this is where I didn't wait long enough, and I flipped my bias right away. price drops around here for a bit and we finally take it, and I'm going to get in long this time thinking, well, we're going to go to the moon. We're going to get a continuation. Worst case scenario, I'm going to get this high day here. As soon as I enter, what happens? Price pulls back. We hold this. I'm not looking at anything until we get really below this, because now we've held this level of support and I'm not too worried about it at the moment. Price pushes back up, we get higher. I should have closed here, but I was focusing on getting that loss back. And that led me to mismanage this trade, obviously. Price comes here, and then what happens now? We get this level of support. Are we going to get another leg up? Sellers take control. Come down here, I get stopped out. I'm down 380 on that trade now. So I'm down a fair bit already. I probably should be done for the day. But again, I don't want to be wrong. I want to get some of those losses back. So what do? We get the first break of the opening range low and the initial balance low. I get short. We come back into the range and we test it. I've already taken such a big loss today that I got such a small stop, and lo and behold, what does it do? It stops me out. I should have had my stop up here at this level of support. Now we could be using it as a level of resistance. And that didn't work in my favor. I had this small stop, and clearly this is poor trading now. This is poor management. That's all it boils down to. And I basically get pinned to stopped out, and price pulls back down, takes the low a day anchor, and this is what I should have been waiting for. You get a break, you get a retest, and then a break again. This is telling me now that this structure is forming, and this short's going to work. At this point, I'm clearly I'm revenge trading, so I double my size. I put 10 micros on. I'm not very happy. Price pulls down. My son actually walks into the room after on this move here, so I pulled my stop and locked it just so I would be up slightly on the day and get back most of the losses, except for the loss in the Tradeify account. And yeah, it came back on me and I got stopped out. I can't be mad. I missed this move. My son came in the room. I was distracted. You know, I shouldn't even have been in this trade. So I'm very grateful I got what I got, and yeah, I just kind of walked away from the desk for a bit after that and actually locked out this account. So it's a top 150K straight to funded account that I started this morning. I was down almost $1,000 at one point. I'm ending the day up $92. So the account's actually in the green. And yeah, just a battle overall, and just poor management and poor decisions on my part. And it's just, this has got to go back to the discipline. I know I took a payout, and you know, maybe there's a part of me that thinking that I got it all figured out, and clearly I don't. Always learning in this game, and tons of work still to do. So let's have a quick peek at the calendar and be done with today and look forward to tomorrow. So the calendar, I'm starting the week down $160. You know, I had that trade in the overnight. I had my 4 trades today. I'm up $92 in that account. This is in my Tradeify account, so I'm starting the week with a small red. I'm not happy with it, but it is what it is. There were decisions I made. They were poor decisions, but I made them, so I got to live by them. And I just got to be accountable. So I just want to move forward. Look forward to tomorrow. Friday, there's the banks are closed for Easter. So I got 3 days here. Let's just finish the week green, right? That's all I need. I just want to finish the week green, and I'm going to be happy. And yeah, so, you know, subscribe, comment. I've been getting tons of comment. I love the feedback, guys. It's awesome. You know, good or bad. I love to just read it and reflect on it and grow from it. And hopefully everybody's getting to reflect and grow on the mistakes I'm making and the progress I'm making and the good things I'm doing, right? So I'll catch all you guys tomorrow. And yeah, that's that. Cheers.